Welcome to Grit and Gain, your backstage pass to professional success, a podcast designed to help young professionals navigate their careers and unlock their potential. I'm Mark Velasquez, your host, and each week I'm sharing professional lessons I've gathered over the past 25 years, lessons from the ladder, real-world strategies and insights to empower you as you climb the professional ladder. Thanks for making the time to tune in. Today we're diving into a truth that not too many people talk about, at least not up front. For every win, for every achievement, there's a cost. What's the cost? In my experience, it's a combination of time, effort, and learning some lessons the hard way. No one, and trust me, no one is immune to it. No matter who you are or what you do, you're owed nothing in this world. The truth is, each of us has 24 hours in a day, and the question is, how are you spending those hours? How are you investing your time? Now, we've all heard stories of overnight successes, but let's be real, right? Overnight success, it's usually built on years of grinding in the background. And here's where the big idea for today comes in. Success is earned. And part of earning it is understanding that each step forward requires an investment, whether that's time, energy, or even the emotional toll of learning from your mistakes. It's easy to want that win. It's easy to crave the recognition. But what people often overlook is the cost that comes before that win. The behind-the-scenes sacrifice, the tough lessons, the late nights, the early mornings. Let me share an example. Imagine you're aiming for a promotion at work. You want to stand out, be recognized, and level up. But what does it take to get there? Maybe it's putting in the extra hours to master a skill. Maybe it's doing the thing that you're not good at yet instead of staying in your comfort zone. Maybe it's having the hard conversations, receiving feedback, and adjusting course. These are all costs. They're often uncomfortable, and yes, I'll admit, they can even be frustrating. But if you don't pay them, you don't earn the win. Now, we live in a world where we expect quick returns on everything. Trust me, look at your cell phone. How many apps do you have there where you can have something delivered or a message come up within seconds, sometimes minutes, hours? But professional development, it doesn't work like that. You can't download an update to become a better leader or more effective in your field. It's built step by step, investment by investment. So how do you ensure that your mindset is always about choosing to invest in yourself, especially when it's tough? Well, I've got a practical approach for you, one that's simple but incredibly powerful. Do the hard thing first. Now, I know it sounds cliche, but let's break it down. Every single day, we're faced with choices and how to spend our time. It's easy to gravitate towards really what feels comfortable, the things that you know that you can knock out quickly. But here's the thing. Comfort doesn't create growth. The hard thing, the task you're tempted to put off, is often the very thing that holds the greatest long-term value. By doing it first, you make a daily commitment to your future self and you prioritize your growth over temporary ease. Think about it like this. You have two options. Choose the task that feels uncomfortable, that stretches you, that might take longer but will teach you something valuable, or go for that easy win that brings you immediate gratification but no lasting impact. By consistently opting for the hard choice, you're investing in your own future wins, not just the short-term ones. So how do you put this into practice? Well, I'm going to give you 3 ways. Number 1, identify your hard things. Every morning, ask yourself, what's the most important yet challenging task that will help move you forward in the long run? It might be working on a new skill, tackling a complex project, or having a tough conversation with a peer, with a colleague, or with a leader. Make it a point to prioritize that task. Number 2, set a timer for your focus. The hardest tasks, they usually feel overwhelming, but you can actually make it manageable by setting a timer, even for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Focus fully during that time, knowing that you're going to take a break after. This helps build momentum without the pressure of trying to tackle everything at once. Number 3, reflect on your progress weekly. End each week with a reflection on what hard things you did. What did you learn? How did it help you push forward? What changes or pivots might you need to make? This simple reflection will reinforce the benefits of investing in yourself. remember, no one is going to hand you success. No one is going to show up and do the hard work for you. It's your choice every single day to invest your time and energy in a way that compounds over time. By focusing on long-term growth, by choosing to do the hard things first, you're not just setting yourself up for that next win, you're setting yourself up for sustained success built on a foundation of effort and learning. So, the next time you find yourself faced with a challenge, instead of avoiding it, ask yourself, what's the cost if I don't invest in this moment? What's the opportunity I'm leaving on the table? Thanks for joining me on this episode of Grit and Gain. Remember, success doesn't come without a cost, but when you invest wisely, the return is always worth it. Stay committed to your growth, keep doing the hard things, and until next time, take care of yourself and keep pushing forward. Thanks for listening.